First on Fox, imagine shutting down a store full of food. Hundreds of people hear what happens and then came to get what they could, but it all has to go in the trash. It happened in Laney today, where our Mark Barber joins us now live via FaceTime.
So Mark, what happened here?
Mike, Syria, we're here at the Laney Supermarket, and when they were forced to close today, they had to take all their merchandise out of the store and pile it here in their parking lot, which you see over my shoulder here. Officers came out in force to control the crowd that came to pick up the goods, and as you can see, the parking lot here is clear. Everything's been taken away, and in fact, all we're able to find tonight are shoelaces and a tag of chairs that they used to sell here.
Officers pushing back hundreds of people, crowding around a large pile of merchandise. But the goods sitting outside the Laney Supermarket didn't make it into anyone's hands. They planned to give all this food to the crowd, but as you can see, they're tossing it instead into the trash, upsetting a lot of people.
People got children out here that's hungry, thirsty, could be, anything. Why throw it away when you could be issuing it out? The
Marshal of Richmond County, Steve Smith, says the food isn't theirs to give away, so they have to trash it.
We don't have the authority to take possession of the property. We just have to make sure that it's handled, disposed of by the law.
SunTrust Bank in Atlanta owns the property, and they're sending the merchandise to the landfill after evicting the Choys, the owners of the grocery store. The Choys didn't want to speak on camera, but they say they were kicked out by the bank because they owe them thousands of dollars. They say they offered the food to a church, but members didn't show up to claim it. That's when word that store products were abandoned spread through the community, about 300 people coming to take it home, but they were stopped by law enforcement.
These were brand new items from the store. We saw that a potential for a riot was extremely high.
Forced to leave empty-handed, many people say trashing the merchandise is truly a waste.
For them to do this is a low blow. It's just, a lot of people sad, a lot of people ain't gonna have no food to put on their table. This is ridiculous.
The store owners tell me they think it's ridiculous as well that the food that was here was taken to the landfill. They say they tried to do everything they could to keep it from going there. But again, Mike, Syria, that final call was made by the SunTrust Bank in Atlanta.
I've never heard of anything like this. Does anybody think there's a way it could have been avoided?
Well, Mike, Syria, there was a way to keep the scene that was out here earlier today from happening. The Choys tell me that they were notified that they would be evicted by the bank back on Friday. So they would have had 3 days to pack up and leave. But they told me they didn't want to do that because they just wanted to work through the last minute.
All right, well, it's a strange story. Let us know if anything else comes of this. I have a feeling we may hear more about it in the future.